they got 21 million. And then initially it was 600, but the number raised up to around about 900 to 1,000. Now, let's say 1,000 of them are getting they get the work. Now, they employ 3 people. Now, you multiply 3. Each one is getting 150. You multiply 3 by 1,000. How many of that? 3,000 job opportunities on 21 million. Now, I can give you one company. This company, I was there. Some of you were there. We launched the project of water. That water has not yet come out even today. We paid that company 350 million. I'm still waiting for the water. Where is the water? You pour water there. I'm still waiting for that water. My people are still suffering in Motherwell. There's no water. That company is in the bush. How many people they employ? 4 people. 350 million. Now, if we can be able to put to these people, let's say 100 million, how many job opportunities that will create? Everyone was fined for 150 a day. They work for 3 days. Now, I'm not talking about those families that get 13,000, 15,000, 30,000. I'm just talking about the 3 people that these people have employed. Is that not good news for the city? Now, other people are just talking about the drain heist. What is the drain heist? At least there was value on 21 million. We can comfortably say that there was value for money. Only on 21 million, more than 3,000 job opportunities. If you can be able to include men and women of those families of the SMMEs, then you can add your numbers.
The process was very easy because it's outlined in the SMME policy, which is administered, not in the office of the mayor. It is administered by the EDTA, Economic Development, Department of Economic Development, EDTA, where MMC Quinnipiang and Anele Kaba resides. Just this building just across the window is called the Kwantu Towers. It is a department which is responsible for SMMEs. The process, it was simply which was followed by the department. A money was allocated of 21 million. And company independent of any politician, of any official from the municipality, was employed by the municipality as the implementing agents in December. But as we are sitting here, we have not received a report. We are waiting for the report. We can hear that there are people who are complaining via social media, via talk shows, but there's no formal report which had been given to us, even from the implementing agents. You must remember we just opened the offices when we have started the year. We are still in January. Through the internal processes, we'll be able to receive that report.
You know, one thing that we cannot find ourselves doing as this coalition government is to apologize, you know, for what we were doing. We cannot apologize when we are deracializing the economy here in this municipal, in this region. In fact, to the whole country. You see, because in the process of doing that, if our system or the process was not perfect, I think the question that must be coming now is to how to perfect the process so that we have systems in place. Because the question of the report that has been raised, that it has not yet arrived to us, we'll be able to answer the question. But the question of intervening and interference, those are 2 things. As the leadership, we cannot be interfering on supply chain processes, because this is what happened. We took a resolution. I think you must revisit the resolution of the council meeting that we had on the 4th of December last year. That's where this process took place. I mean, I think it ends there, our involvement as the politician, and then it proceeded with the supply chain processes that are normally running. The only problem that I can agree with, I think, are the systems now towards the end of the process. that we cannot be able, for instance, because everyone that we might meet in the street, I'm not dismissing anything that people have not been paid, but we cannot be able to say this is an SMME or not an SMME, because not everyone that is outside is an SMME. The only answer now we'll be getting, it's where the EDTA is giving us the report with regard to the whole process, accounting on the amount of 21 million. I think the leadership, correctly so, will proceed with addressing, with transforming the economy here. It can't be the few white people who are benefiting on the economy. It can't. It can't be a situation where we are in the process of trying to deal with that question. I mean, even on the old days, when the struggle, people were faced with genuine questions, you will also find those people who will always interfere and try to deviate, to the main agenda. It is not going to happen in this coalition government. We will proceed. We are not going to take our eyes off the ball. We know what we want to achieve.